Hello and welcome to Start the Beat with Sykes. My name is Sykes and this is my podcast. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone who checked out the last episode. If you're one of those people, I hope you enjoyed the conversation and thanks so much for coming back. But for everyone out there who's new to the show, welcome. Feel free to make yourselves at home. And as always, there's beer, soda, water, coffee in the fridge. Cheers to everyone out there on the internet. Always really interested in collaborating with other people, but I find that a lot of people just don't work the way that I work. And that's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just a different thing. And it's very rare for me to find people that I click with that can just one off oh, let's do a song together. It's okay, I'm we're getting together. We're everything has to have a purpose in what I do, because I've done hip hop stuff for a really long time. And back in the day, I used to have friends and do guest verses and stuff. And what I learned from that experience is I send you a song. Mm-hmm. I have my verse, the chorus. I gave you a spot for a verse. Yes. Say you're going to do a 16 on my track, right, gotcha. CJ? And you listen to the song, you know what it's about. You hear the verse, you hear the chorus, and write something, come over and record it, or if you can record it on your own, cool. Yeah. You wait 6, 7, 8 months for them to record something. They get it back, and it's you just wrote whatever. This has nothing to do with what was going on. Yeah. And that's the thing that always rubs me the wrong way about a lot of pop songs that have rap features. It's never so about there's a I don't remember who is on the track, but Katy Perry's Dark Horse. There's a version with a rapper on a bridge. And it has nothing to do with the song. Yeah, it's terrible. Eat your heart out. Jeffrey Dahmer. What are we talking about? This is ruining the song. That has become the norm. I know. Hip hop features, and it is mind blowing. And it's just okay, I don't mind collaboration, obviously, but when it just seems famous person A with record label A and record label B, and they have contractual obligations to each other, and whatever, we're gonna split all the Spotify thing. Whatever. I'm not, I just don't like it as an artist. But that's when you reach this point of the way people digest music, because a lot of people aren't thinking about that. People were just it sounds nice and it makes me feel good. So who am I to be you can't feel good because I think it sounds dumb? I can't be that person, you know? If you want to put weird toppings on your pizza, do it. If you want rap verses that make no sense in your pop songs, go for it. See, okay. It's just not for me, though. I have to bring Lauren up again, because I remember I watched every interview for Miseducation, and she said, I have to feel the high before anyone else. And if I can't feel this is a fully thought through, wonderful project, it can't reach someone's... And it could be it could be catchy. It could be popular. But if it doesn't make sense for me, I can't hand it to people just because it works. I can't. Yeah. And also I think the older I get, I'm becoming such an old man, but it has to be timeless. I'll never record a song and at the end of it not ask myself, how will you feel about this in 10 years? How will you feel about, were you honest? I mean, it could be whatever kind of song you want to record, but is this something that you can stand by in 10 years, or was it just catchy enough to be played in your club tomorrow? Because those songs you won't remember. Yeah. You can make those. They work. It's really funny. It's how when I was younger, trends stuck around for a while. It doesn't really happen so much these days. And it's funny to hear a track that's maybe only 2 years old. And it somehow sounds 200 years old. That's so old. Because oh man. But you can listen to I don't know, a really good classic rock record, and it sounds just as good as it ever did. Yeah. What is it about some forms of pop music where it could just sound so temporary? So what you get, I figured this out. What you get is one real pop record, and you get
at least 3 years and 50 copies of that. I could write this out for you right now. What you'll get, say there's a hit and it's like mind blowing. Everyone loves it. It reaches people. What you will get is every record company saying, I have a guy that sounds like that, kind of looks like that guy. I can reproduce this slightly different for the next 3 years and it'll sell. And right when people get tired of it, I'm still going to have made millions.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like it's music is a formula.
Sure. It's like restaurants. It's like, some ding dongs were like, yeah, we're going to put aioli on the sides of our French fries.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you can't go any place without seeing an Edison light bulb and fucking, they're just throwing aioli at you.
Yes.
They're just like smothering you in fucking aioli. And
You have feelings about aioli.
I know. I like aioli, actually. I'm just saying. It's
true.
It just seems like a funny word to like say angrily.
It does.
Like, let me hear your angry voice and say it aioli, like real angry.
I can't.
Like aioli.
Like lettuce is the same. You can't be angry.
Lettuce.
You can't. You can't. It's not.